Dropshipping looks like the perfect business. No inventory, no warehouse, no employees, just a laptop and money coming in while you sleep. At least, that's what you're told. Scroll through social media and you'll see it everywhere. Teenagers making thousands per day. Winning products, screenshots of massive revenue, and a lifestyle that looks effortless. But behind the success stories, there's a side of dropshipping that most people never talk about. A side filled with losses, stress, and constant uncertainty. This is the dark side of dropshipping. Welcome to Money Mysteries. To understand the problem, you first need to understand why dropshipping became so popular. It removed the biggest barrier to starting a business: inventory. In a traditional business, you need money up front. You buy products, store them, hope they sell. But dropshipping changed that. You only buy the product after someone else pays you, which means you can start with almost nothing. And that's what attracted millions of people. But lowering the barrier to entry created a new problem. Anyone can do it. And when anyone can do something, everyone does it. This leads to the first major issue: extreme competition. Let's say someone finds a winning product. They start making money. Within days, that product spreads through TikTok, through YouTube, through online communities. Suddenly, hundreds, sometimes thousands of stores are selling the exact same thing. Same supplier, same videos, same ads. Now you're not building a business, you're fighting in a price war, and in a price war, margins disappear. But it gets worse because of how dropshipping is structured. You don't control the product. You don't manufacture it. You don't improve it. You're just reselling it, which means your only real advantage is marketing. And that brings us to the second major issue: advertising. Most dropshipping businesses depend heavily on paid ads, especially on platforms like TikTok. At the start, ads can feel cheap. You might spend $20, make a few sales, and think you figured it out. But that's just the beginning. Because once competition increases, ad costs rise fast. The same audience is being targeted by multiple sellers, driving up the price, reducing profitability, and forcing you to spend more just to stay visible. This creates a dangerous cycle. You spend money to test products. Most fail. You lose money. Then you find one that works. You scale it. But as you scale, costs increase, competition increases, and profits shrink, until eventually the product dies, and you're back to zero. Now let's talk about something even more serious: customer experience. Because this is where most dropshipping businesses collapse. When you run a traditional business, you control everything: the product, the packaging, the delivery. But in dropshipping, you control none of it. Most suppliers are based overseas. Shipping can take 2 to 4 weeks, sometimes longer. Customers don't expect that. They're used to fast shipping. So what happens? They get frustrated. They email you. They demand updates. They request refunds. And here's the key problem. To the customer, you are the business, not the supplier. So when something goes wrong, you take the blame, not them. This leads to negative reviews, refund requests, and even chargebacks, which can shut down your payment processor entirely, ending your business overnight. Now let's talk about quality. Many dropshipping products are low cost, which means low quality. Items break, arrive damaged, or don't match expectations. And when that happens, customers don't come back. There's no brand loyalty, no long-term growth, just short-term transactions. This leads to another issue: sustainability. Most dropshipping stores are not built to last. They're built to exploit trends. A product goes viral, sales spike, then disappear, and the store dies with it. This is why many dropshippers are constantly starting new stores, new products, new ads, always chasing the next win. It's not passive. It's exhausting. But the biggest illusion of all is revenue. You'll see screenshots of $10,000 days, $100,000 months, but revenue is not profit. What you don't see is ad spend, refunds, product costs, transaction fees. That $10,000 day might only be $500 in profit, or even a loss, but that doesn't go viral. So why do so many people still try dropshipping? Because of the dream. The idea that you can escape the traditional path, make money online, be independent, and that part is real. But the method is often misunderstood. Here's the truth. Dropshipping can work, but not the way it's sold online. The people who succeed don't treat it like a quick win. They build brands. They improve products. They focus on customer experience. They create something people trust. And that takes time, skill, and patience. So what can you learn from all of this? First, easy money doesn't exist. If it looks simple, you're missing something. Second, understand the full picture, not just the highlights. And third, if you want to build wealth, focus on long-term value, not short-term trends. Because in the world of money, the biggest opportunities often come with hidden risks. And the biggest mistakes come from believing things are easier than they are. Dropshipping isn't a scam, but the way it's marketed often is. And for most people, the real result isn't freedom, it's frustration. Because sometimes, the fastest path to money is actually the fastest path to losing it. And that's another mystery of money.